Alright you guys, so today we're going to be doing two separate looks using the TATI Beauty palette. I wanted to do this for you guys because I told you guys I would come up with more ideas for the palette. So the very first one we have is actually a look that I was wearing in my BoxyCharm unboxing. So that is what we're doing today. It's going to be very smoky, very blown out, but no winged liner. So we're just going to start off with this first shade and we're going to take it. Next we're going to go in with Ritual. We're going to be taking a little bit of a smaller brush and I'm just going to start dusting this, not dusting, you know what I mean. I'm going to be putting this on the outer corner of my eye, really focusing the depth on the outer corner. I like to keep my eye open so that way when I'm working with this shadow, I can really make sure that I get that brown more rounded, the way I want it. Then I'm going to go in with the black. This is the longest that it took for this entire look, was just taking my time with this black. I went in with like an angled brush and I slowly just started to pack it on the outer corner. I did not go above my crease, as you can see. I really wanted to just stay in the crease and below because I went back with that brush that we used before and I started to buff out the edges. So here is on the separate eye, you guys can see really focusing right in the crease and then taking that big fluffy brush with no extra product and just buffing out the edges. I did this a few times actually, just to make sure that everything was kind of seamless. Now we're going to move into the lid shade. I found that the best way to apply this shade for me was using my finger. So I'm just going to pack that right on the lid. I'm going to take it almost all the way to the outer corner, but leaving a little bit of that black. I'm going to go back in with this fluffy brush. I have no additional product and I'm going to start kind of swiping it side to side to just blend out that color. Now I'm going to take that black and I'm going to pack on a little bit more, and then that is going to help kind of blend it back in. For the inner corner, I'm going to be taking this cream shade. It's not cream shade, but it's the metallic shade. I believe it's called Aura. And I'm going to pop that on the inner corner as well as the brow bone. And then that is what I'm going to do on the opposite side. I wanted to give you guys two different ways to see it, just so that you guys can see it up close and then the way I see it a little bit farther away. For the lower lash line, I decided to add a little bit of color, but once it went on, I realized you couldn't really see a whole lot of it. But it's this deep blue from Benefit. And then for the lower lash line, I decided to blend it out. So that's all that's really on the lower lash line, is that deep blue, because I did take it up against my lower lash line as well as my inner lash line, as well as my waterline, and I blended those two out together. And that's really the entire look. For look number 2, I decided that it's kind of up to you. I went a little bit more with the glitter on this look, but you guys take it as high as you want it with the glitter, or you could even wear it without the glitter. I think it'd be coming out really, really pretty. So I'm just priming my lids and prepping them with a little bit of tape. I'm going to start off with this first shade, which honestly, I've been going to this palette for this shade for so many different looks because I love the way that it translates on my eye. I just love this color. Like, it just is such a great transition shade. So that is what I'm putting all over my eyes. Now we're going to go in with Ritual, which is that deep matte shade, and I'm going to take this chocolate brown and I'm going to pack that on the outer corner again. This is really easy because honestly it's just these two shades and then a lid shade. So you take it as deep as you want, but I just wanted to make sure that there was enough depth because when I originally started this look, my plan was to do like a smoky liner look, so I wanted to make sure that there was enough depth on the outer corner. So that is what I'm doing. I'm just blending those two colors in. Now I'm going to go in with the lid shade, which is Poet. I'm going to take that metallic shade from Poet and I'm going to pack that all over my lid. Again, I'm not using this as a cut crease or anything. You definitely can if you want to intensify it and make it more bold, but I kind of want it to be a little bit more seamless. So that is what I am taking. So this is where I tried to do the winged liner where I kind of smoked it out. I started off with the black shade and an angled liner brush and I started to blend it out. And as I was blending it out, I was like, you know what, this isn't working, so I'm going to go in with a really small brush. So it's what I decided to go in with. And I was like, just not happy with it. It's not the palette itself, I just am not the very best at smoking out my liner. So I got a little bit aggravated, but if you want to do something like this and leave it like that, you definitely can. I just kind of was like, I need something a little bit more. So that's where I decided to try out the glitter. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to clean everything up. I'm going to go back in with this really tiny brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of glitter glue. Use any glitter glue you have, but I'm just taking the glitter glue and I'm lining it, and I'm doing it in really small sections because I'm going to take the glitter using a small angled brush and I'm going to start packing it on. It looks really chunky right now and really thick, which is fine because once you dust everything off around the edges, the glitter glue will hold on and it'll end up coming out really pretty. So what I'm doing is just taking section by section, and I'm applying the glitter glue with one brush and then applying the glitter with the other brush and just following along that black. Now what I'm doing is I'm just going back in to intensify that black so that I can A, dust off any edges so it's a straight line, and B, really get that black to shine through. So on top of that, I just went ahead and I added some lashes because I think that this look definitely calls for lashes, but we are completely done with the look, you guys. I am going to highlight just a little bit. Let me know down below if you guys like these sort of tutorials using two different looks kind of in one video. And just because I love you guys so much and I want to do something fun for you guys, I want to do a mystery box giveaway. So make sure to pop this emoji here down below. Let me know if you guys want to be entered into the mystery box giveaway. And if you guys are new to my channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys all in my video. Bye.
Feeling what deep down I felt for you.